Hello everyone, Panda here, and welcome back to a Dead by Daylight video. I'm a fog whisperer for Dead by Daylight, and today we're going to talk about the final thing that's coming out from the leaks, from the 3.0 leaks that have been going rampant throughout the community for the past few weeks, and we're going to talk about the Dead by Daylight Battle Pass. And specifically, I want to talk about a Reddit thread where people are discussing it, and there's a good bunch of discussion going on, but I really just am clashing a lot with most of the points here, and I just want to be able to have my own say on the entire situation. So first off, what is a Battle Pass and where did it come from? Well, a lot of people are familiar with the Battle Pass from Fortnite. However, Fortnite did not really invent anything to do with their game, let's be fair. They've just taken things from other games and put it into their game, and they've got a very popular game. But originally in 2013, Valve introduced the Battle Pass system with Dota 2. Valve called it the Compendium, and it provided unique in-game content and other features for those players that purchased it. And Dota 2 has continued to use this Compendium system since 2013 up until now in 2019. Valve also added campaign passes to Team Fortress 2 from 2015 onwards, and the campaign pass gave people who purchased it a number of goals to complete, a number of objectives during the event to receive unique customization options. Since then, Rocket League, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, and of course Fortnite have adopted this system and have run with it, and now essentially whenever someone sees Battle Pass, they immediately just think of Fortnite. That's all that they seem to be able to think of. So let's take a little peek at the leaked footage here from the Battle Pass that has been put up onto the Reddit. I have a link to this Reddit thread in the description if you want to go and check out the video yourself and check out all of the conversations and stuff included in this video. So of course all of the interface here is very basic because they didn't really plan on sharing any of this with the public, but we can see here that we have a system here called Archives, and we've got the rewards here, and you can see the Battle Pass in operation here. So here we have a ton of nodes, all with different, I guess, achievements and objectives on them that you will need to go and complete to be able to unlock them and go into the next tiers. And we can see here that we have a free track and we also have a premium track. So even if you don't buy the Battle Pass, you're still going to be able to unlock cosmetics throughout the game by just playing the game. They'll give you objectives for free, and if you complete them, then you will get free cosmetics added to your inventory so you can use them on your survivors. Now, while the free track does have quite a few cosmetics that are there to be unlocked and without you actually having to do anything else additionally, there is the premium track which has got an absolute ton of cosmetics on it. If we're using this for reference here, we can see that there are 7 pages of this Battle Pass to scroll through, and even here on the first page we can see that the free pass is going to be able to get 2 cosmetics, and on the first page for the premium you can get 6 cosmetics. So if we go by the sort of standard Dead by Daylight way of pricing things, these 6 cosmetics that you would get for this just first section out of 8 sections would cost you $20. That would be 2,160 Oryxels. However, with the premium Battle Pass, it looks like you'd be able to get that many cosmetics with just the first of 8 different tiers of this achievement. But with the Battle Pass, of course, I've got no idea what the actual pricing could be on it, but I assume it wouldn't be that expensive. And with that, you manage to unlock all of these cosmetics in just the first page out of 8 different pages. We can see here we've got some placeholder quests, one of them called Rich Kid, earn a certain amount of blood points, another one to hook a certain amount of survivors, and then here we have a page with 34 nodes on it, level completion rewards. And in the bottom left here you can see that we've got some sort of new currency, which seems to be stars. You get 1 star for doing a task, 3 stars for doing a challenge, and 10 stars for doing a level. The first node here is called Narrative, and then the second node we have Task, hook 0 survivors. Next one, a task, also task, a lot of tasks. And then the hexagonal icons here are actually challenges, so those are the ones that would reward you 3 stars. This square down on the bottom row is another bit of narrative, for it jumps into more challenges and more tasks. And there are 3 full pages of these, so that is an absolute huge amount of tasks, challenges, and also quite a lot of narrative. Now, when I hear narrative, what do you think of? I think of lore, I think of storyline, I think of some sort of extra details that they've put into the game for you to find out more about their game world. So there we go, that explains what the Battle Pass is, and we've taken a little look at what information we have currently on the Battle Pass. So here's my question. What's the problem? Where has anyone got a problem with this whatsoever? If you're a free player, well, lucky you, you're going to be able to unlock cosmetics for free, and you're also going to have access to a new objective system. People are always saying they want more objectives. Well, here you go. If it's going to give you an actual quest and say, hey, look, go and do this, go and save 4 people from the hook with Adam Francis, for example, or go and open 3 exit gates with Laurie Strode, and the reward for completing them is going to be free cosmetics, I can see absolutely no reason why people wouldn't want this. So let's take a little look at the Reddit thread that made me want to make this video in this first place. We have a poster here who has said, please behavior, this isn't Fortnite, nor is your game free, this is a bad idea. And it's got all these different people here, killers, survivors, new players, legacy players, broke players, polite players, toxic players, casual players, rich players, and old players, all supposedly saying no Battle Pass. Now, first off, of course, I love the fact that he's lumped every single person in, hasn't had any consideration for anyone else's opinions apart from his own, and essentially, he just thinks that everyone thinks the exact same way. Now, I myself fit into a bunch of these categories, so I would assume that I would definitely want to be agreeing on this no Battle Pass thing, right? Absolutely not. Now, fair warning, a lot of these comments are going to probably trigger you because a lot of them are completely ridiculous, but we're going to go and have a look through some of the comments here. Yay! How toxic could this be? So the top comment here, how about they fix this stupid fucking grind before they do a stupid battle pass? Now, there's probably going to be a few comments with the same sort of sentiment, and these are the kind of people who don't actually realize that there are different departments inside a company. These are the same people that say, oh, why the hell are they releasing a new cosmetic set when hitboxes are still broken? Or why are they adding a new killer when optimization is not where it is? And these people don't seem to realize that companies hire different people with different backgrounds and different specialities to work on different things. Do people like this not realize that companies hire artists to work on art assets? They hire developers to work on game development? And that these people have jobs and need to actually continue working on stuff regardless of what state the game is in? And people don't seem to understand that the Battle Pass would likely give you a bonus to blood points, and it would probably at least reward you with blood points for completing tasks and achievements and stuff like that, thus affecting the grind and making the grind a little bit less impactful. We've got a guy here who goes on an absolute gigantic tirade, and I think some of his points are pretty interesting and worth touching on. And of course, again, someone speaking for absolutely everyone out there, thank you very much. People want more game to play. People don't want quests and activities. DB's quests and activities are, hey, we noticed your blood point grind. How's about go sabo 2 hooks instead of contributing to your team? Time spent on co-op activities, which means you don't want medkits and toolboxes because they reduce your time spent, so your team suffers. Mori on the nurse? You hate the nurse and don't have a Mori on her? You just want to play the game? Okay, weirdo. And there is no battle pass out there which offers quests and activities that aren't random and demand you to work for them instead of play the game. Then someone came back at him rebuttaling his points, and we came up with this. He's acting like behavior actually spending time making this battle pass and implementing it into the game is taking away from other DLCs and stuff like that. Well, from what I've seen so far, they've pretty much been on the 4 killers per year rotation for quite a while now, and I don't see it changing anytime soon. I don't really like this commenter though. Honestly, their points really don't hold up much. It seems a lot like someone who has played Fortnite and not got on with Battle Pass and has a serious boner that he just wants to stroke whenever Battle Pass is brought up. Also, by the way, definitely not someone who's actually watched the preview. They've just heard the word Battle Pass and seen red. Funnily enough, before the 2.0 patch, when we had the cosmetic store introduced, people were saying the same thing. Oh, what the fuck? Dead by Daylight adding cosmetics? No one needs this. Why aren't they working on the game instead? Fix the optimization, fix this, fix that, blah, blah, blah. And yet here, look at us. A year later, everyone loves the cosmetics. People are unlocking cosmetics for free with playtime, and this is just going to be a new system, a new way for people to actually earn those without paying, or with an additional progression path if you are someone that plays the game a lot and you've got a lot of time to spend in it and you actually want some objectives, you want some challenges, you want something to actually do, you want to just boot it up instead of saying, let's go play a game of Dead by Daylight, I want to try and complete this quest, I want to try and complete this objective, I want to level up my thing, I want to unlock the next shit. You know, it gives you a reason to actually keep playing. We've got a comment here. In this thread, White Knights defending their innocent behavior interactive. In the grand scheme of things, honestly, I do think that behavior is pretty damn innocent. These guys have been working tirelessly on this game for over 3 years now, and they've spread joy to a lot of people. They've made a game that people spend thousands upon thousands of hours playing. The cost of Dead by Daylight compared to the amount of hours that people typically tend to spend in this game is so incredibly low. If you imagine a AAA title that you go out there and buy for $60 and you play it for what, 10, 20 hours max? Whereas Dead by Daylight you pay $15 for and you can play it for thousands upon thousands of hours. I see all these people sort of sinking into the outrage mentality that we've got in the world nowadays, where people just want to be angry at stuff. They're not even interested in forming their own opinions, they're just interested in jumping on the bandwagon and hating on something and just hating it with all of their being. But honestly, I'm willing to be proved wrong here. In the comment section, if anyone's got some reasons that behavior are guilty and they're not innocent and that they've done bad shit, please do put it in the comments. Maybe I've just overlooked stuff and I can't remember it right now, but in my opinion, looking back on the past 3.5 years that I've been playing this game, it's been pretty damn smooth sailing. Simple little bit of math here. How much money did you originally use to buy Dead by Daylight? And then divide that by the amount of hours that you've played the game. With my 2,800 hours and the original price that I bought the game at £15, each hour of gameplay has cost me 0.005 British pennies. That's a lot of enjoyment, a lot of playing for such a small price. Finally down here, the voice of reason. To be honest, any type of incentive that gets me to play that isn't just blood points is a yes from me. Love the game, but I hit the stage of playing to play ages ago. I need something to earn, so I say go for it. If it's not a good fit, hit us with the one and done and try a different tactic. For someone like myself, who has every single teachable unlocked, and every single killer with pretty much all of the perks in them, an additional incentive to play the game, and an additional thing to actually grind away at, tasks, objective, quests, that is what I want. That is what I want so much. And I think it's completely brain dead of most of these people that are commenting saying, oh, it's gonna be terrible, oh, it's gonna ruin the game. They're literally being outraged for no reason other than just to be outraged and have someone to hate against. The reaction to this battle pass is so cringy. We have barely jack for info on it, and from the look of the leaks, it's purely cosmetic, which I have absolutely zero problems with in a game 4 where, at least from what I've seen, you receive no cosmetics for standard progression aside from the bloody clothes gained through prestige. And we've got a reply here. So being negative about something you don't know is bad, yet being positive about the same thing is somehow good? Interesting logic. And I did actually make a reply to this one. Being negative about something you don't know shit about is totally ridiculous. It's not an opinion, it's not based on fact, it's just impulse. Being apprehensively positive that a company that's provided years of quality content, constant updates, regular interactions with the community via livestream isn't going to fuck everyone over is a reasonable option to take. By some of the comments in this thread, they are already 100% sure of how the system's going to work and that BHVR are evil corporate demons. Even though from what we've seen, you can still play the Battle Pass without actually buying it and you get free cosmetics. And it will add additional objectives and things to do in the game. Yeah, sounds fucking terrible. Everyone on the hate bandwagon, hooray for not having unique thoughts and going with the crowd. And the final comment to wrap this up with, well, we saw the original poster of this meme on the subreddit actually post a whole bunch of stuff saying why they hate Battle Passes and then cross it all off and say that he's changed his mind. Unfortunately though, with his original post, with his original meme, lumping absolutely everyone into one boat and saying that they all agree on something, and now he's changed his mind? Shit, looks like a bit of a shitty low quality meme to me, dude. My takeaway from this, free cosmetics, absolutely great. Not having to pay for the free cosmetics, fantastic. New quests, objectives and tasks, awesome. New lore, brilliant. More stuff to do in the game and a progression system, thumbs up from me. And as someone who plays an absolute huge amount of this game, I'm really looking forward to this. I'm very interested in it. And also, the fact is that spending money on the Battle Pass seems like it's going to net you a whole lot more cosmetics than you would be able to get for your money if you just went straight in and bought the cosmetics. But of course, I'm very interested to know what all of you think. Please do post your comments down below. I'm really interested to see what everyone's actual thoughts are on the Battle Pass after they've had a little bit of information to actually clue them in and actually be able to form an opinion rather than just knee-jerk saying, Fortnite bad, I hate Fortnite! If you've enjoyed the video, please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you want more DBD content. I put lots of content out here and over on Twitch every single week. Have a lovely day, I will see you next time. Panda out.